Hello? I don't like the noises I'm hearing.
Thought I was the last one. We're trapped down here.
What's going on, dude?
Escape. You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. Shit. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off. Please. I want to die at the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster. There's ammo in the pantry. Get it. Do the job, please.
Sorry, guy. I'm leaving you as bait. I'm running. Holy shit. Anybody else see that? Let me guess. I gotta shoot it off. It's gonna come after me the second that I do. Yep. That's the door I just came in. Can I lock this? Locked. You're locked out, monster. So I'm supposed to go to the arsenal. That's what that guy said. Monster? Okay, so there's the exit. I can see debris from here. There's a note here. I keep hitting the wrong button. How to get the hell out of here. I've not seen another human for hours now. I might be the last. But in the hope that there might be another, I will leave this now so you do not waste any time. This is the only exit. This is the only way out of this hell of our own making. It was blown closed. It needs to be blown open. Don't bother digging. Impossible. Blow it up. The dynamite is locked in the arsenal. The detonator handle is somewhere down in the Roman tunnels, deeper in hell. I go now to try and retrieve the both. Though I do not know if you exist, I pray for you. Please extend me the same courtesy. I'm assuming that I'm not going to run into another person that's already got the stuff. This was written by Sergeant Boisrond? I don't... Apparently my character's French. I don't really know how to pronounce some of this stuff. So I'm just going to pronounce it as I see it. So is the timer going while I'm reading a note? I think in my inventory I'm assuming it stops. Let's hope so, because I'm wasting a lot of time. You've just found a new object. Objects will be marked on your maps. The notes containing objectives will be highlighted on the notes list. So this is the only way out. Ooh, more fuel. I don't know if I like the dark, creepy doorway right there. Just gonna shut this. I'm gonna go ahead and fuel this thing up some more. How is it already almost empty? Are you serious? This is gonna suck, bro. This is gonna really suck. So apparently I have to really make haste. Okay, arsenal, exit, got it. Open. So what does this do? That's not the way I gotta go. Hi, beastie guy. Don't mind me. Emergency lockdown. Well, that's concerning. I see what you want. But it's going to call the beast, right? Is that what I'm getting from this? All that did was make lots of noise. How do I run? How do I shut the door? How do I lock the door? Can I see it? Is it out there? Hello? Let me guess. Yep. Ah, these controls are so iffy. I got half a tank of fuel left. Monster? Monster! Are you out here? So I need to look at that map then. So the place doesn't seem that big. Strategic operations. I can't get through that door. So what is this way? I made noise. Where is he? This sucks, dude. This freaking sucks. You make any kind of noise and he comes running. A note. I keep hitting the wrong button. Some of the stuff on, like, these controls, I keep complaining about it, but they're not intuitive on a controller at all. Jobert's final journal. To any who find this, Fournier, our commanding officer, cowers next to me now. He lost his mind to an abyss of fear. He repeats the same refrain over and over. Flee, flee, we must flee and seal the beast where it belongs. He wants to run to blow up the exit behind him, sealing the demon down here, the demon and our men. His constant refrain, it is getting to me. The same void of terror, it is also overtaking me. To any of my men who see this, once we are free of this place, I will get the arsenal code from him. I will get it and I will radio it back to you. Trapped down here with that beast, the arsenal may be our only hope. It's all I can do. All I have the courage to do. Get to the communications room in the soldiers' quarters. I'll hide there. Hide there. I'll broadcast the code to you. Jobert. So is this telling me that I gotta get to the communications room then? That grenade's making an awful lot of noise. Another note. Jobert's journal, strange sounds. 14 July, 1916, night. Strange scratching sound a few moments ago, and now it sounds like someone is pacing in the hallway. Probably Reynard, drunk on the stash of wine I know he hides from us. Best I confront him now, either get him into bed to sleep it off or convince him to share the bottle or two with me. 15 July, 1916. Cold fear runs through all our veins now. Fournier has terrorized the men for answers. They say they were asleep until Reynard screams. I believe them, of course. Fournier went so far as to accuse prisoner 73014 of escaping his cell and committing the murder. Impossible. I worry about Fournier. His rage hides fear. He takes it out on the men, and I can see no way to stop it. It breeds contempt. My mind slips back into the moment Reynard started screaming. How easily it could have been me. How easily it still could be. For the first time, I wish the order to attack would come. I would rather face 1,000 German guns than this nameless dread. These guys were not having a good time. Another photo. And it's scratches, like I saw on the wall over there earlier. So is walking at normal speed make noise? Okay, so yeah, I've got to get to the soldier quarters now. Oh my god, dude. That thing burns through fuel way too fast. Soldiers' quarters, communication. So everything is... Everything is in lockdown. So if I turn this, it's going to make an F ton of noise. Of course it is. Help? Am I supposed to blow the door off? Is that what I'm getting from this? Can I climb up here? Ooh, rats. Are you serious with this? That was a dick move. Yeah, thanks for telling me there, Hint. I'm aware. Can't carry any more items. Oh, I should have dropped that stuff off. I can hotkey stuff? Okay, so I can hotkey this to up. So what are these buttons over here? So there's a few things of fuel in here. Nope, don't like that. So what am I supposed to be looking for in here? Found a note.
9th of July. I do not know the time, but dusk has fallen and still, of course, no word. When I asked the sergeant, he shrugged, as if I was asking about when it might next rain. These fools around me, laughing, drinking, arguing. Do they know what I've done? Do they suspect it? I feel they must all be guilty of something. And yet, they laugh, drink, argue. God knows what I've done. I wonder if his judgment could be worse than my own.
So what has he done? Did he create this monster? Is that what this is? Wait, no, it's me. That's me, it says, that is saying this. Did I create this monster? Oh, here we go. I was just thinking. 6455. What was the name? Barden. Which one is Barden? Did I say 6455? What is this? My god, I'm gonna have to go leave stuff in my inventory from my inventory out there. Should I unlock both of these or just one? I don't know if it makes any difference. But I do know I'm about to run out of fuel. If I'm not careful. And that thing is nearby. It's like crawling around. Well, that's not good. Can I read whatever this is? No? Okay. So, clearly, I need these 4 items. I don't know what I'm doing with these yet. And now I'm out of fuel. I'm going to have to go out there in the dark and get fuel. I'm imagining this is the only safe place in the whole facility. Okay, so earlier I tried to go through this doorway that was broken. So what's the circle right there? Is that the gear that I was trying to turn? Or the valve I was trying to turn that broke? So I need to go back to mission storage and see what I can find. Because everything else is locked. Everything I saw said that this game is supposed to only take like 8 hours to complete. But I feel like I am taking a really long time. So does this mean I have to go back out there now in the darkness? Because the generator died. Even though I have a gun, I don't feel safe at all. Like, why do I feel like this is not going to do jack? That like 1 bullet. Alright, I might as well go ahead and resave now that I just reloaded. So, can he see my flashlight? So, my flashlight is lit. Okay, I can put it away. That is a concern of mine. Since I'm going to have to venture out in the dark now. Were there holes in that storage room that he could come through? Dude, this sucks. Like, I'd be lying to say that this is intense as F. Of course, they make it so that everything makes noise. Literally everything. It is dark as hell, too, without it. I feel like I should have the doors locked. Maybe that's just me. Okay. I don't know if there were... We're taking that. God, this thing doesn't stay charged for like more than 2 seconds either. So what was this? It was first aid. Okay. For use on small wounds capable of getting a soldier back on their feet. There's a note in there. I can't take it. So what was this picture? I keep hitting the wrong button. So can I use a pry bar to break into vents? Is that what this is insinuating? Okay, so there's another thing of ammo. This thing ripped his head off and his leg. So there's a lot of useful stuff in this room. Enough with the jump scares. It's not cool. Flare, huh? So what does a flare do? I feel like I need to explore and look at everything, which is probably dangerous. So I don't know what I'm actually looking for at the moment. Other than the fuel that I can gather in here. Because all these lockers are locked. That one's not locked. How many grenades do I have? Just one. So I guess I need to check and see if any of these lockers are unlocked. None of them seem to be. That one's open. So the empty ones, of course, are open. So I wonder how far I can go in the dark without running into it. I'm imagining it comes out in the dark. Which is probably why I need to keep the generator lit. So can I drop things? Yes. So does the gun do anything? I imagine that it doesn't do jack. I imagine that it literally just scares the thing off. So I suppose I should sneak back. Save the game. And dump some stuff in here. I guess I'll go ahead and leave this. I'll leave a fuel canister. I feel like I need these 3 items. I don't know if I absolutely need a grenade at the moment. But I guess I'll keep it. I wonder if I should go ahead and light that thing. I can crawl under a table. Does that do anything? Is there a reason for that? Is there anything over here that I didn't look at? Okay, no. I promise I'm not stalling for time because I don't want to go out here. I'm not at all scared. You guys scared? I'm not scared. This isn't all super tense and stressful. I'm not scared, you're scared. Stop being scared! I didn't jump, you jumped. I just want that last gas thing. And there was a flare over there. How many inventory spots do I have? God, I can't. They literally made it so you can't see anything either, dude. The flashlight goes out after like 2 seconds. Okay. I got the extra gas can. I got the flare. Lock the door. I don't know what the flare is for. For use when in need of aid, signals with its brightly burned and loudly hissing flame can be thrown. So, could I use it as a distraction, I guess? Is that a thing? Like if I need to lure the thing somewhere? God, I don't know what I should and shouldn't take. I haven't had enough interaction with it to know yet. I'll just leave it, I guess, for now. So do I need to go further into this dark hallway right here? Because this is the only place I can go that I could see so far that I haven't been. Okay, Jobert was in the first room. Blanchett was in the second room. Lounge. Delisle in that far room. Is Lounge a person or is it actually a lounge? This is everybody's... Why am I hearing footsteps behind me? This is like the main officer rooms. So that's maintenance. I guess I need to check on all those rooms first before I try and go further, because obviously I've cleared storage. There's nothing else in there except for that rag. I need to find a handle for that valve that I broke. Ooh, I didn't even think to open these. First aid. How many desks have I missed opening because I've been in too much of a hurry? I hate the time aspect of it, dude. Especially knowing how much how fast this thing burns through fuel. Like, come on, dude. You get like a quarter tank of fuel for each thing of fuel, each fuel thing you put in it. Might as well put it all in. Might as well hate myself. Combine? I just noticed there's a combine button. Combine what? Can I combine multiple cans of fuel into one thing of fuel? Made it angry. Okay, so I need to go down this hallway. I've already checked this room. Don't run into stuff. There's a switch right there. Thank God. Where's our next? Okay, that's the room I was already in. That is a grenade. Why can I not interact with the grenade? This feels like a trap. Ooh, there's a... Don't like that. There's a hole in here. What's the note say? Sergeant Stephanie, I don't know. Roman Tunnel update. 2nd of May, 1916. Sergeant Jobert. 2 from near and De Blanchett. Engineers have broken through our storage area and into the old Roman tunnels. They are, as we thought, structurally sound and deep, and I confess I was skeptical of this last point, but they do indeed lead directly to the German line. By September, we should be in position to launch a massive push from inside the tunnels. Perhaps of note, inside the tunnels we found urns, Latin texts, etc. We'll do our best to preserve the materials for posterity. Updates as follows. That's sounding not good. So it's just someone setting a dynamite charge? Don't knock shit over. The fact you can run into stuff and make noise. Like, you literally have to pay attention to what you're doing. Major Sergeant Delpy, prisoner in custody. After raid of last evening, we have in our custody some 20 German soldiers from the 4th Reserve Corps of 2nd Army. This puts our cells past capacity. With one exception, I recommend they be shipped to the camps as soon as feasible. Prisoner 73014, I would like to hold. Before capture, he ripped his rank and insignia from his uniform, so his rank remains unknown. Since capture, he has refused to say a word. I suspect he may be an officer or other important person. I believe once removed from his men, we can break him. Please advise. To be honest, I do not like that these holes are right here. I feel like this is a trap. I want to go in there, but there's a grenade blocking that. That's not a good sign. Can I take the playing card? I hear something crawling. Not a fan of that. Already down to low fuel. I hear that thing crawling in the walls. I feel like I need to get out of this room. Oh god. I might have just locked myself in here with it. M. Fournier. Shooting the beast. After Tremblay's death, the bunker descended into chaos. I've retaken control and ordered the men to form up in squads. They're to hunt the beast down and kill it. They tell me it's not possible. They tell me the bullets don't kill it. They only buy a little time and the beast comes back angrier. Cowards. I've sent them back out now to do as they should. hunt and kill it. If they fail, they'll face the worst fate than claws in the darkness. Well, if they fail, I'm pretty sure they'll be dead. Which is, I'm sure, what happened. Gas grenade. Oh, God. This is just a dead end? Okay. So whatever reason I can't get through there. So I know I can hide in things. I almost want to pull this grenade and then hide. Enough with the jump scares, bro. You've been injured. Be careful, now you're leaving blood that might attract certain creatures. And I don't have any first aid. I hear him. Time's almost up. He's here, dude. He's like outside this freaking doorway. Or the thing I'm hiding in. Is he gone? Monster? Yeah, he was literally right there. This stuff is making me nervous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, run! Run, motherfucker! And the generator just shut off, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it just ran out of fuel. So how do I heal myself? This shows me I'm bloody. I don't know if there would have been a better way to do that. So how do I use these? Okay, I see. Still a little bloody, not as bad. That was scary. I would run and then I would stop. And then I would run and I would stop. And I don't know why. Well, now I got that door open. I need to refuel this thing. Okay. So I can at least go to the room with the grenade. That's such a dick move. They're like, you have to draw the creature in. You have to.